do we do first?
Yes, that's coming handy. I do the introduction, ask you for the opening prayer.
Okay.
I'll do the Lord's Prayer, healing, back to you for your talk, into the music, short then, closing prayer.
Sounds good.
So we aim to finish around about 12. They're very insistent upstairs that last message comes through. But generally they manage it.
The way it works? Yes. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. That's nice and lively response. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to this, your church, Paul Christian Spiritualist Church. We've got a delightful gentleman on his first visit to us in Paul. I will only use Ianis' first name because it's taken me 3 weeks to learn how to say that, and I haven't quite passed the test on the surname. So we have Ianis with us. Ianis, we are looking forward to your service immensely. Ianis did our Lyceum Night live on line last night, and it was brilliant. If you didn't see it, please watch it on Catch Up. It was such an interesting evening. I forgot my lines. There we go. Where are we? We're doing the service.
Yes.
Anyway, could you please ensure your mobile phones are indeed turned off during the service, because we're linked into a greater network than O2. Big warm welcome too to the people watching us at home online. Welcome, welcome, welcome wherever you are in the world. Without further ado, I will hand over to Ianis now for the opening blessing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Great Divine Spirit, I want to thank you for all your support and your guidance in every day of our lives. I want to thank Great Spirit for giving us this opportunity that we can meet in this beautiful sanctuary on a nice, beautiful Sunday. I will ask all the Spirit people, all our loved ones, to draw themselves closer, and we will raise our vibration so we can unite in one harmony. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Ianis.
Thank you.
And now, if you care to, please join in with saying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thine will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And leave us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you. And we now bring together our thoughts, our hearts, our minds, our very intents, into the art of healing. Healing has another name, and that is just unconditional love. It's sending out those thoughts of wellness, upliftment, whatever, to people that we know at this time are in need of those thoughts to support them through whatever ails them. We can also direct our healing energies towards the environment, to our leaders to make better informed choices for the world, wherever. It is for nobody to tell you where to send your healing. That is personal between you and your God of your own understanding. During this time of reflective music, we invite you to send out those thoughts. And also, if there is anybody that you know who is in a special need of a mention, please just raise your hand. When I point to you, simply call out their name. That is all that is needed. The intelligence of spirit know what is needed and where to direct. So just enjoy these few moments now, leaving outside everything that ails you and just uniting in that oneness with that divine, everlasting and unsurpassable love. Divine and infinite Spirit, we give thanks for this time of healing and keep it in our hearts and minds that by thought, by word, by deed, we can be healers wherever and whenever the opportunity arises in our daily lives. Amen.
Amen.
I would now like to hand over to Ianis for your address today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I would like to introduce myself slightly differently. My first name is Ianis, but I'm not going to tell you my second name. But I'm going to introduce myself and remind you all who we are in truth. Just imagine next to your eyes there's a switch, like a controller. You switch to channel 1 and you look at another person. What you see is a physical body. Big, small, fat, thin, mother, father, and so on. Okay? Just the physical appearances. We switch to channel 2 and we go to psychological level. You look at another person and you see their psychology. Are they good? Are they bad? Are they happy or angry? Most of the time we live on that channel, on the channel 2. We wake up in the morning and everything seems fine. It only takes 5 minutes. You realize you need to run somewhere, take your children to school. You're starting to get anxious. Okay, you get in the car and you drive and someone cut you off. You get really, really angry. Then you do your job, whatever it is, you come back home and you make yourself a cup of tea. You're starting to relax. And you go, okay, everything is fine until your mother-in-law rings and tells you she's going to pop in for a cup of tea in about half an hour. Do you imagine? No! What is she trying to find out? Why she's coming? So we live on that channel. And throughout the day, we can change very quickly. Okay? Then we switch to channel 3. Okay? And if you're trained enough, and most of the people who come to spiritual churches are, you see the astral level. Okay? You look at somebody and you're saying, I know, you are Sagittarius. You are a Leo. And those people always come to you and ask you, give me your date of birth and I will tell you who you are. I have to say, it's absolutely brilliant. It's perfectly correct. Okay? The only problem with that channel, there's only 12 beings in the whole universe. And you just label them very quickly. Okay? So we're going to go to channel 4. It's starting to get a little bit interesting. So we switch to channel 4. And what you see when you look through your eyes into another person's eyes, you see soul. That's why in Christianity say the eyes are the window of the soul. You look at another person and you say, hi in there, I am in here. How did you get into that one? You stop judging people, okay? You just look at another soul and you recognize them as a soul. You drop all the how they look, what the state of mind or the astrological sign, and you just connect. You communicate just like another being with another being, okay? We're going to switch to channel 5. And what you find when you look into other person's eyes is yourself looking at yourself, looking at yourself. It's what Michael Jackson said in his song, The Man in the Mirror. Maybe he was right. If you want to change the world, change yourself. Because while you're on a channel 4 and you look on another person as a soul, there's still judgment, okay? And our grandmothers always got it right. They look at somebody and they say, "Whew, that soul is a rotten soul," or "that soul is a nice soul," okay? But once you go to channel 5, you realize it's just one awareness. We all one. We all come from the same source. So by switching to channel 6, what happens is you disappear, I disappear, and control disappear. It's in Old Testament said before the word, before the vibratory uniqueness. And by realizing it's one consciousness, you can call it spirit, you can call it chi, you can call it ether or the Tao. So many words, but it's one consciousness. Okay? That's where we all come from. So, or Buddhists normally call it the void. So if you ask me again, who am I? I am the void, who manifests as the one, who becomes the many. Sagittarius, psychologically unstable on some days. 45 years old body. And I came from spirit, incarnated into this body for a reason. I chose the astrological sign I will be born, my parents, and people around me. And the difficulties that I have to overcome. Because I want to grow as a spirit. I want to grow. I will not choose easy life. Because I will not learn anything from it. Okay? Sorry. So, and if I ask you, on which channel do you want to live, you can choose. But I will suggest be on all those channels simultaneously. That's what Jesus Christ said. Be in the world, but not of the world. Because sometimes we forget and we drop to channel 2 and we argue with our neighbor. That's fine. We can do that. Doesn't mean we have to float in space, being all loving. We can argue in the morning, but we can love them 5 minutes later. Do what you do, even with your enemy, but never put them out of your heart, because we are soul. So I love to live on channel 4. And you can drop down, you can go up sometimes, but that channel 4 is directly correlates to your heart chakra. And only we can open our hearts a little bit more and quiet the mind. Quiet the rational mind, because it takes you somewhere you don't want to go sometimes. Okay? So on that channel, what we realize is that we are love, and we love people, just as we love ourselves. And I would like to say this quote from Ramdas, and I will leave you with that. Love have to spring spontaneously from within. It is in no way amenable to any inside or outside force. Love and coercion can never go together. Even though love cannot be forced on anyone, it can be awakened through love itself. True love is unconquerable and irresistible, and it goes on and gathering power until eventually it will transform everyone whom it touches. Thank you.
Thank you, Ianis. Beautifully delivered. Well done, sir. Thank you, thank you. We now move on to our piece of music today. This is a choice of, I always like to give our visiting demonstrators the ability to choose. So this is Ianis's favourite hymn. During this, Sue will be taking the collection for the further work of This Your Church. If you wish to sing along, please do. Just listen or read the words. Absolutely fine. But just enjoy.
My heart
hand over to Ianis for his demonstration of evidential mediumship. Please remember, this is a three-way conversation. This is from spirit, through spirit, to spirit. So that requires your engagement with the communication, does it not?
Yes.
And how do we do that?
Yes. No. Maybe.
There's a load of new people in today, and they're sat there going, what is going on? What is wrong with that man? Quite a lot, some of it clinical, I warn you. Yeah, it's just to engage with that message. You know, your loved ones are here today because you're here. They're not here to, you know, because they can. They're here because they love you. And what better to engage with that conversation and welcome them and just embrace that reunion time. Without further ado, Ianis, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning again, everyone. I'm quite fairly new to this. I'm actually been on the platform only around 6 months, okay? But I've been in spirituality pretty much all my life because I tend to talk to people that don't exist, or at least it seems. If I come to you, yes or no, that will be fantastic. And even if it's no, just tell me, because it might be the message to the person next to you. And sometimes I go directly to the person, but sometimes my sat-nav takes me somewhere else. So I'll try to bring the person and go there afterwards. So the first thing I have to say, there's a little girl in spirit that's been here since yesterday. And she's around 8 or 12 years old. Beautiful girl. She's wearing light dress. And she's been running around. So you might not connect to anyone, but if someone recognizes her, that will be great. She's wearing white dress. And it's almost like she's been at the wedding for some reason. Okay, she's not getting married, but she was at the wedding. She's really dressed up in her hair, beautiful white hair. Can anyone take this beautiful girl? You can take her. Okay. The way I'm seeing her, she's between 8 and 12, but she's telling me she's 13 years old. It might be, because sometimes I see people differently, okay? But she's insistent, and she's here, and she's running around, okay?
The little girl I'm thinking of was 11.
That's fine. I'll take that, because she's telling me between, well, the way I see her, between 8 and 12. But the dress that she's wearing is very significant.
Okay.
Do you understand that? If maybe. Okay, that's good. Because she likes to dress up, and she's absolutely beautiful, and she's telling me that it's okay. She's telling me that it's okay. There's lots of sadness when she passed, and the passing was very sudden, very quick. She just 1 minute here, and next minute she's gone. She wanna pass the message to her mum. I don't believe you are her mum. No. But she wanna pass the message that she's fine and everything is okay. Okay. There's still lots of sadness because it's almost recent. And when I recent, it might be a few years ago, but it's still recent. Okay. She haven't been there that long yet. And she just wanna please, can you pass that message and tell her that she's always around. Does she also have a sister here? She wanna pass. Just keep the thought. If it's not sister, it might be cousin or another girl. She wants. I'll take that, because she wants to really pass her love to her, and she wanna say that she spends lots of time around her, and that little girl is also sensitive, and she can pick her up sometimes. If you find her that sometimes she's smiling or laughing out of the blue, it's because that little girl is there. Okay, and just pass the message to the mom. Okay, and I leave that with you, and thank you very much for working with me. Okay, can somebody take gentleman in the spirit who used to be carpenter or work with wood? 2. Okay, he used to. Let's work on it. He used to be quite skinny and fit when he was younger, but before he passed away, there was illness, and the last few years, he probably put some weight. Not in the right places, but he's quite fit when he was young. Okay, There's a problem, his point, around here. Something to do with lungs or might be heart. Okay? Both of you can still take it. Okay. He's telling me that there was illness, but illness took him quite quickly. Okay? Both of you. Okay. You're not related, are you? Okay. We keep going. He used to be a gentleman that he would go to the pub occasionally, and he also will dress up quite nicely. Okay? He will always look smart when he come out of the house, when he finish work. When work it was fine, but when he would come out, he will look quite smart, and he will go to the pub. Can you take that? Maybe, but you still can take that. Okay. He had short hair, and on the side they gone grey. Okay, bit like mine. Yeah. Wow. Okay. He used to like singing. Okay, doesn't mean he was a singer on the stage, but he would always sing to the music on the background. Not always, but sometimes he would. Okay, and he used to go for walks. Can any of you take that? Okay. Yeah, I tried to split them. Okay, I tried to really split them. He's a father. Who can take a father? Both of you. Okay. This is interesting. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay. He's a father who would be always, not always, but he would like to things done properly, and things. It's beautiful. You know what? Spirit always tests you. Always test you, and I found that he would like to things be done beautifully, and he's talking about polishing his shoes. Okay, keep listening. He's telling me polishing shoes, and it would be brown shoes. He didn't really like too much black. Okay, you can carry on with that. Okay, because he liked them polished, and I know that he also tried to teach you to do that, but you didn't like it. He said, whatever, they're just shoes. Don't worry about it. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving on. I might come back to you, okay? He want to say that he's really proud of you because this energy just came and I can feel that love, okay? And even though sometimes you might not be in that close, okay, there was slightly distance, okay? Misunderstanding, as he's saying now. He want to say sorry. He wants to tell you sorry.
Thank you.
He said, it's just the way I was. And his appearance and mannerism when he would go out into the world would be slightly different. And it's almost like an image, okay? But he wanted to say sorry. He says, sorry that I didn't take you to places sometimes you wanted to go. Okay, we could say that. Do you drive? Okay. He wants to mention the car. I'm trying to ask him why. He's saying it might not be you. Do you like to put your foot on the gas? Yeah. He's saying, please watch it, okay? He said, you might be a really good driver, but it's others on the road sometimes. And there's something recently he wants to mention that something happened that you have to really put your foot on the brakes because somebody jumped in the front of you. A couple of days ago, so he wants to mention that. There's an anniversary coming up.
Yes. So
he wants to really, really mention that. Okay. He said, we will be there. We will be there. He's bringing you a cake. Okay. So but sometimes that can be connected with birthdays if they're bringing the cake. But it's more like a fruit cake. I don't know if you can take that or someone used to cook. There's a lady also coming in. Can I bring the lady? She used to make cakes and she used to make fruit cakes. Okay. She wants to give that to you. She used to have light hair. They're going light towards the end, okay? And she is telling me that she was okay, but she found quite difficult walking towards the end. Okay? So she wants to bring that love to you. She wants to give you eggs. I don't know why, but she wants to give you eggs. There might be memory or something, okay? So keep that in mind. If you can't take it now, just keep it in mind. But it's so clearly she just give you 12 eggs, okay? Maybe she wants to ask you to start to cook and bake, but that's entirely up to you. Your father is very pleased with everything that you achieved, okay? And he's telling me that you finally have a control in your situations and in your life. You worked really, really hard to get there, and you got it all sussed out, okay? He likes the way you really come, and he wants to mention a lady in your life, okay? It's like a wife or a girlfriend. Not sure why he's mentioning that, but you need that calmness and everything will work out. That's your personal life. I don't want to go there. But he's saying everything will work out. There's somebody coming in, but that's a personal. I don't want to go into in the front of other people. So I leave his love with you, and he's doing that. He's saying he's really proud of you, my son. Always will be. I'll leave that with you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What about my father over there?
Yes, we're just about to say. So he was a carpenter. He always dressed smart.
But it wasn't my fault.
Okay, someone else's father. Okay. He used to be very fit, and he used to walk really fast, and he used to talk quite fast. Can you take that? Okay. He used to travel. Okay, because he's showing me like a train. They always show me train. That means he used to travel. Doesn't mean he used to go by train, but he used to travel to places. Okay, and that actually took quite toll on his body. Okay, he used to work long hours. He's telling me. Okay, does he has a daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, he wants to pass message to her. Okay. He's saying, I'm popping in, but not all the time, sometimes. He said, I'm quite busy up there. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he said, I'm completely settled. And it feels like it happened a long time ago. No, recent, okay. But he's telling me that he's already settled. He's already settled. It's almost like he's home again, okay. His mom in spirit also. They're spending lots of time together. Yes, he said, I got my mom back. Okay, they used to be very, really close, and they are very close now. Okay, but he really want to pass the message to his daughter. So when you see her, she's your sister.
No.
Okay, but you're a good friend.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's telling me that you both really, really close. That's why I said sister, very close. Okay, she has a beautiful hair. Okay. He's showing me a memory when he did, or might be the mum or grandmother, used to brush her hair. Okay, so and grandmother is still looking after her. Okay, so I'll leave that with you, and thank you very much. Right, where should we go first? Let's try somebody. Gentleman over there.
Yes.
Can I give you lady in spirit?
Yes.
Okay, very beautiful. She had long hair. Towards the end, she couldn't walk.
Yes.
Yeah, and she was almost bedbound at some point before she passed away.
Yes.
Yeah. Did she had carers come and look after her?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. She lived really good age. Okay. She definitely passed the 70 years threshold. She had a really good life, but the illness, it was such a long illness that she couldn't handle it at the end. Okay, and she almost placed that she's gone because it was very hard on other people, and she didn't like that. She didn't like when everybody looked after her.
Yes.
She didn't want to put that burden on anybody. Okay, she want to thank you. She really want to thank you. Thank you for your patience. Can you understand that? Okay, because it's very close to your heart. Okay, she's telling me you there, and she said, I never gone away. Just because I crossed over, she said, I'm still there. Okay, you both was really, really connected.
Yes.
Yeah. She's holding your hand, and she's giving you strength. She want to give you strength because you're struggling a little bit, okay? Hopefully you can understand that. And the struggle is mental, she's saying. Okay, apart from physical, it's mental, okay? She wants you to get out a little bit more outside and spend time a little bit more outside.
Yes.
Hopefully you can understand that. And she's saying when you're sitting down, please elevate your legs. You have problems with your legs.
Yes.
Okay, there's blood circulation or something, but she's telling me just try to elevate your legs, okay? And she likes the programs that you're watching on the television,
Yes.
okay? I don't know whether you used to watch together, but while you're doing that, she's sitting to your right, okay? Do you sit on the sofa?
In a chair.
In the chair. Is there a sofa to your right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where she sits, okay? And she said, please stop spilling the tea. Please stop spilling the tea. She's just joking, okay? It doesn't matter. She said it doesn't mean anything to me. But please, if you notice, just have a look and you might feel my presence, okay? But she's telling me that you do, you're right. She's telling me that you do already, just there and you know. Do you talk to her?
Yes.
And she's really pleased with that. She's really pleased with that. She said, I can truly understand everything. And the love is there because I can feel it, okay? It's pouring through me. I will be the first person you will see. That's what she said. And also I have to bring your mom, okay? Is your mom in spirit?
Yes.
Yeah. She also is there because that's different lady we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. But your mom is also there, okay? And she's constantly supporting you. She want to give you flowers and for truly hard work that you always did for everyone, including her and including the lady we're talking about, okay? She want to really truly thank you. And she said, you are a truly kind and a wonderful person. And please carry on, okay? Don't let the little hindrances stop you. Just be yourself because the light's coming. It's almost like a divine message, okay? You have a true connection to spirit, just being yourself. And that's the most important part. So she want to give you chocolates. Who's eating too many chocolates? Like a biscuits or chocolates? Did she used to do it or you do it now?
I don't know.
You don't, but she used to do it,
Yeah.
okay? Because she's got them still, and she's will not bring that. She's funny and she's joking. I know it's in the front of other people. Do you get up at night quite a lot to go to the bathroom?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. So just watch where you're going, okay? She doesn't want you to trip, okay? Put the light or something. She's funny. She just want to bring that humor, okay?
Yeah.
She want to tell you that she loves you. And she's always with you. And I leave that with you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Try not to make my congregation cry.
I try not to. I try not to.
Where are you struggling with that, Ianis?
Yes, sorry. I have to
Where I live.
bring a lady that before she passed away, she would have to be wheeled on a wheelchair or pushchair because she couldn't walk. Who can take that lady? Thank you. I thought I was this side, okay? The problem was around there, she's saying. Okay? And gone slightly down, and problems with her thighs rather than knees and stuff, but there. She would have to use stick before she passed away, but she didn't like it. Can you take that? Okay. She have to. She's pointed at some point before she got in the chair, she would needed the stick.
Yes.
That's that point,
Yes.
but she didn't like it. She didn't want the stick. She said, I can do it by myself. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. Because she was very proud and very strong lady. Okay? It's what I call she would be a doer. She will always, before all of that happened, she will always do things. She will always be up and doing. She's also pointed me to a knitting or sewing. Okay? And that's in her younger days, she's telling me. Who can take that?
I can.
You can take it. And you can take it. Okay. She was really good at it. She was really good. She was saying, please say I was knitting or sewing. Knitting, that's it, knitting. And she was telling me, so you still can take that, okay? Crochets, can you take that? No, can you take that?
I'm going to upset you, and I can take all of that, including the crochet, so crack on.
Okay, I'll carry on. I'll carry on. Right, this lady had an illness, of course, but it was a very slow progression. Okay, you still can take that. Very slow. It's almost like you wouldn't see it, but it would suddenly, you look at her again and go, how far she'd gone. Do you understand that? Okay. She also had a very good life. Okay. And I see her around 80 years old. Around there. I'm with you then. I'm with you, sorry. Do you have a dog in spirit? Big fluffy one?
No,
Several dogs. Definitely, there's a few of them. And also the one sitting in between you two. Do you have a dog in spirit? Big fluffy one? Well, big fluffy.
Yes, yeah.
Around there, yeah? Because he just... Sorry, I'll come back to you. Because they're just barking and I just want to just give it to them. 'Cause I can't get them off from my head. You have lots of dogs, definitely. Because whoever's telling me, that's a lady in spirit, she's telling me, I will come back to you. But that dog sitting, I think it's yours. So come, just sat there, like beautiful. I'm just listening. Did you know right? So I will come back to you again. So this lady on the wheelchair, she had illness, she was 80 years old, she'd gone really, really grey, okay? But slightly before that she would have her hair up. But as she got grey, she didn't really like it because it was difficult to put it up, but every now and then you still will do it for her, okay? You cooked for her quite a lot for a very long time. Could you understand that? Yeah? She want to thank you for that. She said that was so kind of you. And she actually loved your cooking, okay? She really, truly enjoyed it because it was fresh, she's telling me. And it was always, you did exactly what she wanted and what she liked it, what she would prefer, okay? She wants to mention a house, okay? Whether she left your house or there's something happening in your life at the moment that something needs to be sorted out around the house. Can you understand that? Sorry? Her house, okay. She's saying you're doing it right, okay? If there's a bit misunderstanding between other members of the family, she's saying she'd rather go the way you're thinking to do it, okay? She agrees with you, so please take that. It's very important, she said, oh, you must tell her that. You must tell her that. I like her humor, I like her gentleness, okay? She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And she smiled quite a lot, okay? She will always almost love everyone. Oof. But until you cross her properly, then you will get it, she will get the stick out. Trust me, she just said, trust me. Oh, they wouldn't, no, she's joking. But she's really... You also take gentleman in spirit. He's your father in spirit. He just come in. He wouldn't talk much, do you understand that? But he will always say the right things at the right time. Very family orientated. He's saying the same thing about the house. He's saying yes. Okay? He's saying it's time. You need to do it. Very proud man. Did he used to garden? A little, yeah. Yeah, he would like to spend time outside. He used to have a shed that he used to go in, shed or a garage where he used to spend most of his time. Garage, yeah. He would have things there and he will sort things out and fix things and stuff like that. Very intelligent, okay? But he passed away before your mum did. Yeah. He's saying, I was waiting for her. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Your mum just want to say thank you. So is your dad, because your dad gone slightly quicker, okay? But you still had to look after them, because I think he'd been taken to hospital. He or your mum did. Your mum, okay, because she's telling me she had to go at the end, okay? She really had to go. And it was the right way. It was the right way. Please don't doubt yourself that you wasn't sure and you wanted her to be at home. She said, no, it was the right way. So, I give both love, okay, your parents, and the same thank you for everything, okay? Right, one more. So you have lots of dogs in spirit. Thank you, because they was running around constantly. Okay. There's a lady coming in from spirit. She almost looked a little bit like you. Do you understand that? She had dark hair, very long, and she will do them back sometimes, like just like you do. Do you understand that? Okay. Very strong character. Okay. Very proud. Very strong. She had heart problems.
Amongst other health things, yes.
Thank you. Because she's telling me it's more of a heart failure rather than heart problems. Okay? You're right, there's lots of things. She's pointing around the back also. But she's telling me it was almost heart failure because the body couldn't take it anymore. Okay? Was she living close to the sea? Why is she showing me sea? Okay? Be close to the sea. Do you live now close to the sea?
Well,
Or she used to go somewhere?
she liked the sea, yeah.
She liked the sea.
yeah.
Because she's talking about sea. I know we're close
If
to the
she
sea.
came here, I would take her to the sea.
That's
That-
fine. She
that was
brings.
yeah.
She's bringing that memory. She really likes that. Okay. She really likes that. She had problem with her hands. Okay. Do you know somebody here who have problem with their hands?
I have.
You have problem with your.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not big problem. It's not. But just my hands gone a bit funny and dry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to say that. She wants me to tell you to do more exercises. Sorry, I'm only the messenger, but she wants you to do it because you have thoughts about it, and you do a little bit.
I've got an actually, I don't know if that's something, I can't take that because I actually have got quite a heavy exercise program at the moment so I do actually attend, swimming and other exercise at least 3-4 times a
Okay,
week.
maybe that's
And a
what she
walk,
wants
and
to
I've
say.
given up the car, so
That's
I
fine.
Do, so
I understand
I
that.
do exercise, I don't smoke and nothing
That's
like that.
that's maybe what she's telling me because she's keep mentioning exercises. So instead of
Perhaps she wishes she'd done more. She'd still
Maybe.
be here.
maybe, but she wants to mention the exercises and doing stuff. So yes, yes. Also, you have a hobby. Do you have a hobby?
Several.
Several. Okay, she wants to mention hobbies, so obviously she can see what you're doing. She's truly, really pleased with that. Okay. She's pleased that you're not spending time watching television.
No.
Yeah, that's brilliant because most people do, unfortunately. She's really pleased with that too. And she also had problem walking towards the end. Do you understand that?
Well, yeah. Obviously, I've got 2 females recently passed 2013 and this year, and so they were very close to me. So I could probably attribute what you're saying to both.
To both of them, okay.
Because
because
towards the
That's fine because they just suddenly someone mentioned the legs, okay? They mentioned the legs. There was a problem walking towards the end. I might be moving on. Can somebody take somebody who's quite young, between 40 and 50 years old? I might still be with you. Who? No. Okay. I think I'm moving on because so please take your.
Thank you.
I think it was your mum or your grandmother. I was just talking about.
Maybe Mum.
Okay. It was your mum, because she said mum. Just say it. Okay. So, can somebody take somebody in spirit who passed away very quickly? It's almost like an accident between when he was between 40 and 50 years old. No? You
You've got to possibly.
possibly and possibly
One over
and
there.
possibly. Lots of sadness, and it's almost like an accident. Okay, it's not an accident as a been hit by a car, but it's like sudden. Okay, he wasn't ready. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Really nice gentleman, very well built. Okay, a bit like me. Yeah, both of these two. See how the Spirit tests me today?
Well, we'll build.
Yes.
Yeah, carry on.
It's well built, but it was very quick. Do you understand that? Maybe. I mean, when I say quick, it's not happening one day, okay? But it's almost something came, and it might just be few days, but it still was quite quick. Yeah, not like 1 minute here and suddenly gone, but it was something. Who can take cancer? No? Okay, okay, we'll carry on.
My dad's 60, he's at 40, 50. I can take the rest of it and build on cancer.
Okay, I'll carry on and see where we're going to get to. This guy used to be always on the go. Okay, he will always be on the go. He had a really good job, he's telling me, and he will spend lots of hours doing what he was doing it. Who can take that? You can take that. He was always on the go. He wasn't, almost hardly used to be at home. He's always used to be somewhere else. Okay, whether it's job, whether it's go and see his friends or pub. Spirit, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?
With you?
Sorry?
Can I jump in with you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So carry on, carry on.
so-
We'll try and split these up.
I cannot trying to, yeah. So he passed away quite quickly. He used to be outside all the time. He had a nice car, he's telling me. Okay, he had a nice car.
I want to put the car over with the lady at the back there. The gentleman here, I've got a very nice complexion. He's a very handsome man, actually, stepping in here. And I know that I had a presence. I know that I had this persona that went out. You know, I come out, I look like I've just fallen out of the wardrobe. This gentleman would be smartening himself up. And this is where I want to put the car energy as well, because it was all an extension of that. You understand that? Wonderful. So we keep him on the simmer there.
Yep,
Who you
you're
going
right.
back to? You going back to
I was drawn quite to, and before even, so it's definitely that gentleman is with you. You're
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
My father and brother are always together in spirit.
Okay,
Whenever they come through, they come together.
interesting. There we go.
Good two of them.
What about the man there?
Right. Okay. As he's telling me, and he just mentioned, he was quite well built. Do you understand that? Okay. He was almost muscly. Yeah, quite muscly guy. Okay. But he was very calm in his persona. Yeah. He was very calm and was always composed in himself. He will knew exactly where he's going in life and what he's doing. And everything almost was just laid out for him because he knew exactly what he was doing. Do you understand that? Yeah. He was very close to you. Do you understand that? He's telling me there's a great connection. Very, very close. Thank you for that.
That's
I've
okay.
separated him at least.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
And you used to spend together time quite a lot. You used to go to the same places. There's lots about sport. Do you understand that? Where they used to go watch the sport, or he used to do the sport. but there's sport involved in that. And you agree on things together, and you disagree, but as a friends in a nice way. Okay. Did he used to wear glasses sometimes?
He used to.
Yeah.
I don't recall him wearing
Okay. Because suddenly just glasses popped up. And who's reading books? I think that's you actually reading quite a few books, or he used to do it.
He needs to read books.
I'm trying to be polite. Trying to be polite.
Listen, don't be
Yeah.
polite. Let's give it straight. He
Yeah.
needs to read the books.
He just want to mention books, okay? Definitely want to bring the books in.
There, and the corner.
So, again, you did look after him and you run a lot for him, okay? And especially towards the end. So he wants to really, really thank you for that, okay? And he used to have a car.
Yeah.
Did he left that car to somebody? That's fine, because he wants to mention the car. Really nice car. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes, I know that.
Okay, he just wants to mention that car. Really nice car, whether he left to somebody or there's some memory connected to it. So I'll leave that with you. Okay, thank you very much. And yes,
What about Paddy?
you had the same thing, but he was slightly older.
Yeah.
Okay, he had dark hair.
The hair that he had was dark.
Dark hair, yeah, but short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With bold
That's it, yeah, bald and just dark hair. Again, also fit guy.
Yeah, until he was ill.
Yeah, until he was ill, he was quite ill. And all the illness is quite a lot around there. Do you understand that?
It's lung cancer around
Okay.
there.
Because it's there. It's everywhere. It's almost spread very quickly.
Yeah, they found it too late and they'd gone everywhere.
Yes, yes. He also found it. He did not like to sit down. Do you understand that? Especially when he got ill. Yeah, he did not like. He said, I always needed to go somewhere. I always had to go. And he
yeah,
did.
would sit down in his pub room and to the bar.
That's it, yeah. Because he said, I really didn't like to sit down. I didn't want that. Okay, and when the illness came, he wasn't happy. And he almost carried on like normal until almost the last moment.
Yeah,
He couldn't do it.
and still
That's
in
it.
the pub
And he was just showing me also hospital, and he had to go quite a lot to the hospital, backwards and forwards.
Yeah, we went for all his chemotherapy.
Right. Okay. Did you hold his hand?
Yeah, at chemo and stuff.
Because he wants to mention that, okay? He's doing that. He wants to thank you for it, okay? And sorry I didn't listen to you, okay?
Yeah.
He said, sorry I didn't listen. I understood everything you said, I just didn't want to. Okay? That's the way he would normally be. He said, I just didn't want to. It just wasn't me, okay?
No, it was
He used to have lots of trainers, because he pointed out to trainers.
my mum would always try and palm me off with cheap trainers, and my dad would give her money for my night hair.
Okay, yeah, because they just showed me lots of trainers just piled up all around me, okay? He said, it's okay, nothing wrong with that, okay? But thank you. And are you thinking of new job? Moving the job?
Yeah, kind of. I'm campaigning in local elections next year.
Yes, he wants to push that forward, okay? He's saying, do what you need to do. The answer is yes, okay? It's definitely yes. Stop thinking about it, just do it, okay? He wants to bring that. He wants to bring you a bunch of red flowers and give you that to you. And if there's a birthday coming up, he also wants to mention that, okay? And he's a wonderful guy. He's a wonderful guy. I just love the way he's joking and he was smiling. It's just full of energy, okay? And he wants to give you that energy too. I said, just please carry on, my love. So I'll leave that with you and thank you very much. Okay?
No.
One more?
No,
Can I
the
come?
lady at the back, we'll work
Yes.
together on this
Okay.
one. This is, you've volunteered, this is father and son coming in.
Okay.
The energy I'm getting between these two is like mates coming in. I've got a very strong bond between these two, and they would bounce ideas off of each other. Which one was the mechanic, please? Because I'm seeing cogs, so I know I've got a mechanical knowledge there.
Gosh, they both had.
Rare, yeah, because I know I am not a mechanic. I volunteer. If you ask me to fix your car, seriously don't. But I know this mechanical bond as well, because I found when I've worked with mechanics, there is a slightly different way of thinking sometimes. It's like they work on a slightly different level, and I know as they're coming in here, but I've got this great strength between the two of them, and I know that I want to bring that strength to you at this time for an awful lot of upliftment. I want to be shutting doors on a couple of situations as well in my life that have just gone on. Nothing wrong, they've just passed their time. It's just time to move on. I know I want to see fresh fields with you, they're talking about as well. And also with you physically getting out into nature, and because you do have that affinity with the nature spirit, and you feel great after you've been out for a walk in the woods and things like that. Who's John, please, is just being called out as well. Not linking it to these. I feel John is going to your father's side of the family, so just hold. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You understand it. That's absolutely beautiful. Huge amount of blessings. We're just bringing in a cake as well, and this is for a celebration. I know there is a celebration coming up, and this is like a degree or a diploma or passing a test. You understand that? But they're great fun. They are great fun. The pair. I would like to go and have a drink with these two guys. Thank you for bringing them. Thank you, Ianis.
That's all right. Just one more thing. Also, one of them showing me a belt, or might be two of them. Someone will wear a belt, and someone also left some jewelry for you. Okay, and you thinking of going somewhere on a holiday or travel somewhere as a job related. Do you understand that? And they want to give you green light. Okay, because they're showing me like a suitcase and you're taking and you're going somewhere. They want, yes, you know, I think it's time. Yeah. And he said you can really do a lot with your life. Just stop doubting yourself. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Ianis.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Just a few notices for the week. Tomorrow night we have our healing evening, so any of the healers who wish to come along, 6 o'clock Jamie Williamson will be here for our healers, our church registered healers, and we're going to have just a discussion and basics of physiology and anatomy just to help us, because I know as a healer myself, if I get a pain there, I'm like, well, I know I've got a pain there, but I don't know what it is. So it might be handy for us to find out, oh, it's a thing, whatever. So that's tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. If you would like to have healing with us tomorrow, please be here for 7:15. Tuesday night, we are in partnership with the lovely Scania Price, and she will be presenting her gong bath here. There are tickets available. The tickets are handled by Scania herself, so just search on the internet, Scania Price Gong Bars, and purchase the tickets that way. Wednesday, 3 p.m, we have a Divine Style service, and we've got Phyllis Rumney back. Phyllis hasn't been able to be with us for the last couple of engagements due to poor health. She's back on her feet, up and running, so we're looking forward to seeing her back here at Paul. Thursday, we have our Holistic Health Day, so we have Brian Walker, psychic healer, Debs with her, forgive me, the machine. It measures your mineral content and the vitamin content of your body. This is a real machine, not been channeled by somebody living on the other side of the sun or whatever. And it's just to give you a background on your current state of health in your physical body. We also have the lovely Elle, who will be doing reflexology, and we've got a gentleman, Alex, and he played, you know, the hand pans. Please don't make me try and make the noise because I can't. He just said, oh, would you like me to come along and play them? And I thought, yeah, because that'll fit in with the atmosphere. So that's between 11 and 2. It's all half-hour appointments. You can either book ahead or you can just turn up on the day. It's just walk-ins. Friday night, we have an online Zoom demonstration. We've got Jack, Frederick and Stephen Trolland. So Jack from Denmark, Frederick from Sweden, Steve from Scotland, and they're doing an online Zoom mediumistic demonstration. Just find the advert on our Facebook page or our website, and it's just registering through Eventbrite. There's no fee to pay, so it's a free evening, and that kicks off at 7:30 BST this Friday. Saturday, we either have our Lyceum night live online at 7 o'clock, or, to be confirmed, we may have the wonderful Dan Assisi here. Now, those of you who joined us on our online talks throughout 2020-2021, you remember we did a series of talks with the Spiritists from Brazil. Dr. Dan is from San Diego in America. Lovely guy, gave us a couple of talks. He is an author as well. He's over in the UK, and we're just waiting for that final confirmation that he can actually be here live with us. How wonderful to meet up with him. If that goes ahead, the admission will be donation of food for a food bank. Dan will do a presentation with questions and answers. If this comes off, this will also be streamed out live, because I know the Spiritist Federation is very strong in other countries and they always join in. So watch this space. Next Sunday at 11 a.m. we have a Lyceum service. So where Ianis gave his talk today on philosophy, in a Lyceum service we actually have some of the history about spiritualism, because we have got a very rich and very long history. And it's nice once in a while to be reminded of some of the greats of the past, some of the achievements that spiritualism as a movement made within our society. Andy's coming down from Salisbury to be with us. On Friday the 21st, we have an evening demonstration of evidential mediumship, and we have Ewan Irvin, who is coming down from Edinburgh. He'll be with us for the weekend. So we have the Dem on the Friday night, 7 o'clock. Tickets for that are £10. He's also taking a development workshop on Saturday the 22nd. Tickets are available for that. They are £40 each, and that includes all refreshments and a light luncheon. That concludes the notices. I would now like to hand over to Ianis for the closing blessing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Great Spirit, we want to thank you again for this wonderful morning. Thank you for all the loved ones that came and support us, even though sometimes we don't see them. I want to thank Great Spirit and collect all the energy that is built up in here, first to go to each one of us, to heal us, to support us, and any other energy that left will go out to those who are in need. Thank you, Great Spirit, for constant support and understanding that we have to go through our life learning and conquering our fears. Thank you for all the light that is been shined in all the dark places, and most of all, thank you for lighting the light within us. Amen.
Amen. Ianis, thank you so much for making the journey down to us. It's always wonderful. We're so blessed here. We have so many well-established demonstrators, but we also encourage. You're going to be the torchbearers of the future.
Thank
all right?
you.
So no pressure.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very
Don't
much
worry
for
about
having
it.
me. Thank you,
So
everyone.
thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. So nice to see so many people and so many new faces. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us at home online. Again, it's one of those rare days at this time of year. Every time the sun's out, go out and enjoy it, because it's beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Strong tea?